This is Mrs. Saltzeder. You are now going to create your Tagxedo. You should have your Google Doc open that has all the words that we asked for. Your state name in all caps, capital, the nickname of your state motto, what you call people from your state, the geographical things that are around your state, including the states, and I also included bodies of water. Remember, if you have a phrase, you have put a tilde in between it. Didn't need it to be highlighted, but there can be no space in between each of the two words. You need to put your governor's name. If you use both their first and last name, please put the tilde between them. Your two senators, an agricultural product, an industry or manufacturing product, your biography that you read, and again, if you have names, you put the tilde between it, and then you could choose what else to put in that you thought was exciting about your state. Now we're going to look for a picture in Google Images of your state, and it's going to be a piece of clip art. So you're going to go up to a new tab. You can click on Images, and you're going to type the name of your state and put the word JPEG and search. So we are looking for a map of Wisconsin that is totally filled in. This is perfect. You don't want it to have counties. You don't want it to have other kinds of maps. You want it to be filled in. Now hopefully this is a JPEG. I'm going to right click it and I'm going to say Save Image As. Your H drive is going to open up. I don't know if you've used it very often, but you need to come over here and look for your username and double click it. Now I have way many more folders than you do. You don't have to open a folder, but I am going to open a folder, and I'm going to open my folder for technology, if I can find it. And I'm going to open my folder for Tagxedo. As I'm looking to save this one, it needs to say JPG right here. Now give it a name, and I'm going to call it Wisconsin Red. You can call it what you want, as long as it's your state name and appropriate. So click Save. All right, now that we have that image, we need to get to Tagxedo. Tagxedo does not work in Chrome. It does not work in anything other than Microsoft Internet Explorer. So you're going to have to come down to your search bar down here, and you're going to type Internet Explorer. Right click on it, and you're going to pin it to your taskbar. That means it's going to be down here along here. This is a great place to put programs that you use a lot. And we are going to click Internet Explorer and open it. We are now going to maximize it, which is fine. And up in the search bar or address bar, you can type Tagxedo.com, or you can just type Tagxedo in your search bar. And we're going to go into Tagxedo Creator. Now we're in Creator, so we're going to click on it. If you're following along in my written directions, the first thing you're going to do is load the shape. So I'm going to click on Shape. Down here, I'm going to get my image. It doesn't really matter if you load your words first or get your image. Now, I need to find it, so you need to click on your H drive, which is your username. And again, you have to find it. You don't need to look for it in any folders. It should just pop up with whatever you named it. I put it actually in 2 folders. So I'm finding it. Here's Wisconsin Red. I'm going to open it. Now it should look like this. If it doesn't, you can do the threshold, but really you shouldn't have to mess with it. And you're going to say accept. So now I have the shape of Wisconsin. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to load our names. So you're going to enter your text here, which means I have to go back down into Google Chrome, open up my Tagxedo, and I'm going to hit Control A to select everything, Control C to copy it, and I'm going to come back to Internet Explorer. And now I'm going to paste it with a Control V, and I'm going to say Submit. All right, now I can see that it has my words, and it has them in an interesting font and an interesting color. I can now change that. So I'm going to go into theme right here. And if you look, white surrounding it would be a white background. Brown surrounding it would be brown background. I'm looking for some colors that really speak to me. I'm going to take this one, Mr. Personality. That's pretty cool. Now, I don't really like that font, so I'm going to change the font. What about chunk 5? Let's see what that looks like. That's not too bad. Now, another thing I can do is worry about orientation. So this is any which way. I can have all my words horizontal if I like. I can have them all vertical if I like. I can have them, I like the horizontal. Okay, or I can have them both horizontal and vertical, but I really like that horizontal. I'm going to go back to that. Okay, so now that I have what I like and I have the colors that I like, I'm going to go to Save. This is important. You're going to save it as a 500 KP JPEG. And again, you're saving it right to your H drive. So pick your H drive. You are going to call this your state name and use the word Tagxedo. And you don't need to put it in a folder, but I am. I'm going to put it in my technology folder, in my Tagxedo folder. And I'm going to actually add a 2019, but you don't need to. And click Save. All right, so now it's going to say, do you want to do something with this? No, we're just going to say, no thanks, I'm busy. And we're going to go back to our Tagxedo document, and we're going to add that image on the first page of our document. So I'm going to have my cursor up here, and now I'm going to go Insert Image. I'm going to upload it from my computer, and I have to find the correct folder. So up here, over here, I need to find my H drive. I need to find where it is. You won't have to go through all these folders. You should just be able to find it under the name. And I called it Wisconsin Tagxedo 2019. And I'm going to say Open. And here it is. And then at the bottom of the page, I do not want my words to be there. I have my image, My cursor is underneath my image. I am now going to center my text. Let's do font size 24. You are going to type your name. You're going to put your technology day. And you're going to put your grade. And you have it done. So now you'll need to print. Only the first page of this document. When you do documents, make sure that you only print what you need to print. So I'm only going to print, not all the pages, I'm going to print custom. I just want to print page 1, and I'm going to print it. I've already chosen my printer. Remember, you need to choose your printer first. And it printed. Pass it to Mrs. Burkhart, and you may have a free time for the rest of the class. Thanks very much. Bye. And